Hey, welcome. If you are new here, welcome back. If you've been here before, I am Freya. This is Budgie Budgets, and today we are doing our everything for the second week of January. So let us start at the very beginning. This is our budget for this pay. So we got $1,366 this week. We have $606 in rent, $25 in insurance for internet, $15 for home insurance, $61 for health insurance, $25 for swimming lessons. So that's $732 on bills, $632 left over. We've only got $7 for tolls, $7 for our public transport system, and $30 in spending. That is $15 for myself and $15 for hubby. That is because all of our groceries, takeaway petrol, everything else was taken care of in last week's pay for this week. Then we have $410 worth of cash stuffing, which you will see in a minute. Give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry, you guys, my poor starving children were dying for snacks. So $410 to be cash stuffed, which you will see in a minute. We have $80 going towards our monthly Visa payment for this month, $30 towards the crystal binder / savings game / extra debt payment. We'll just see what happens. And $70 for irresponsible spending. Yes, I had a moment on the weekend, you guys. I had a moment and I did some impulse shopping, and it was a terrible idea, but it's done now, so we're just gonna have to cop the consequences of it. I did put this purchase on Afterpay. It is mostly just clothes. It is mostly because the mum uniform that I normally live in is causing me no end of pain and discomfort at the moment because of the health stuff that I have going on. Some days my stomach is really, really bloated and very, very painful. So my regular leggings and jeans situation, or denim shorts or whatever, is not quite cutting the mustard at the moment. So I invested in a couple of dresses to hopefully just give me something to wear that's a lot more comfortable, which I mean is what it is. I'm on the one hand, I know that I need clothes to wear that aren't causing me pain when I'm already in pain every day. I don't need to be adding to that pain by wearing uncomfortable clothing. So, on the other hand, I'm like, oh, that's all money that could have been put onto debt, and I feel a bit sad about that. Wow, it just got super dark. Let me just check if it's, oh no, it looks all right on camera. It's just, it's very shadowy. The sun has just disappeared. The Melbourne weather is giving us a little bit of a reprieve from the intense heat that we had over the weekend. It was a bit much, you guys. 2 days up around 40, not my vibe. But that's living in Melbourne for you, because then yesterday it was cold and raining, and I had trackies on and got all nice and snugly under a blanket on the couch, which was delightful. But I think we're heading back up to 39 degrees in a couple of days, which is not so much fun. I don't do the heat well at all. Okay, so that is where we're at for right now. And let's stuff some cash, you guys. Now, I'm going to be completely honest and tell you that this is the second time that I have filmed this, because my brain was clearly deranged the first time, and I went off on a weird tangent chat, and also I had the wrong amount of money, so my cash stuffing went completely awry. So all of my trackers are already covered in. So we're just going to stuff the cash and make sure that we actually have the right cash this time, and try again. So we have $100 in placeholders. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100. Gosh, that was messy. In 20s. Oops. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, and 130 in 10s. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70 in 5s. And now I'm missing $10. Are you being serious right now? What have I done? Oh, I think I know what I've done. It's fine. You know what? We're just going to roll with it, and I'll double check after we've done that everything is where it's meant to be. Okay, so how are you guys all going? If you're in Australia, how are you handling the heat? Because it has been nothing short of feral. I'm really hoping we don't have a long summer, because it has been intense. I would kill to live on the other side of the world right now and just be nice and cool. Okay, we've got 50, we added 25 to water. So we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 125 in there now. Before I forget, budget planners, they are coming. I am in the middle of a brutal fight with Canva. It just does not want to do what I want it to do, and it's complaining that the file size is too large. So I think I'm going to have to split it in half and have it as 2 separate downloads. It really shouldn't impact much at all. Just obviously you'll have 2 PDF files. If I can work around it, I will. But it doesn't seem to be wanting to let me at this point in time. I just want to add to it those couple of extra pages that I wanted up the front. I just don't feel right about selling it without those pages up the front that I feel like will be helpful. And then I'll do a separate tack on expense tracker after the fact, I think. So hopefully, I'm hoping by this time next week, it will be uploaded onto Etsy. As for the Advent Calendar Savings Challenges that quite a few of you have messaged me asking about, I love that you love them, guys. I really do. I won't be doing physicals just right now, I don't think. I do have some already made up, but it's really not many. I am tempted to list them on Etsy because just posting them out is going to be fine. I just don't want to make anything just right at the moment. So maybe I might do that. Keep an eye on my Instagram, and if I'm going to pop them up, I will post it on there. Otherwise, the digitals are coming. I just have to do all of the photos for the digital listings, which just take a little while because they're very fiddly to do. So I'm working on it. Again, hopefully over the coming days they'll go up. Keep an eye on my Instagram, and I will post the links up there once they are listed and ready to go. I'm really on the fence about doing the physical ones that I do have, because there's really not many. It's probably like 3 each of most of them, but certainly not all of them. Like the Dare the Dice one, I don't have any left of. And the Amaze Budgie, stuff like that. I'll have a think on it, you guys. But yeah, keep an eye on my Instagram. That's the best way to go. I know I don't post. I'm terrible at posting on there. I know. Unless it's stuff to do with Etsy. $50 going into electricity, which means it now has $200, $400, $450, $470, $475, which is excellent because our next electricity bill is probably going to be our biggest one for the year because it's our summer bill. Gas is also getting $50. That has $250, $270, $275. Beautiful. Phones is getting $30. I do have to clear this out soon because I've got to pay for the kids' phones. So we've got 200, 400, 420, 440, 460, 470, 480, 490 in there. So we do prepaid phones for the whole family, for those of you who are new around these parts. I feel like I should do an intro and I never ever do. I always forget. So hi, I'm Freya. I am neurospicy, mother of 3, also neurospicy individuals. I am a stay-at-home mum for the most part, and I am married to the world's most awesome guy. And what else? We have 2 dogs, one of which is a massive menace, the other of which is my shadow at the moment, which usually means that she knows my health is not good. I have an abundance of chronic health conditions. I have just been newly diagnosed with 2 sparkly brand new ones in the last 4 weeks, which is, just very exciting. Note the sarcasm. I enjoy cash stuffing, all things art and crafty. What else can I tell you? And I do make super fun savings challenges, just kind of sort of not at the moment because I've not been very well. Okay, insurance got 20, now has 20, 40, 65. I'm still deciding whether to get rid of this tracker and start again because I took that money out of here, or whether to just not color it in every time I add a $40 and then it will be like correct by the end of the year kind of thing. Does that make sense? Probably not. Okay, registration has got 15, and this is getting nice and close to where it needs to be. My next payment is due early February, I think it is. So 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 220. So that just needs another $10. And then Feb is covered, which is awesome. And buffer is just getting a sneaky little 5. So there's $25 in there now. Okay. Perfection, you guys. Oh no, she's on one today. She's in a mood. All right, medical, fleecing me of all of my cash. I do need to boost this up a bit more. I probably will with our monthly child support payment that comes in. I'm hoping to add at least $100 in here. So we've got 200, 300, 350, 370, 390 in there right now. They have a specialist appointment coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm pretty sure that's going to lead to a procedure, which I will be paying for privately so that I can get in ASAP, so that they can confirm, well, how did my doctor put it? He's quietly confident that what is currently wrong with me is a quality of life illness and not a quantity of life illness, i.e. he doesn't think that I have cancer and I'm going to die, which is really nice, but they're going to have to confirm that, which is not so great. So yes, I use humor as a coping mechanism for the abundance of poor health outcomes that I have. It's better than depression, right, guys? So 20, 40, 50. Not that one negates the other, by the way. Okay, $50 in there. At least I make myself laugh, right? Dental's getting skipped today on account of my very irresponsible spending. Optical is getting 10, so that has 50, 60, 70, 80, and $90 in there. Skin check's also getting skipped, but vet is getting 10, so that now has 70. And supplements is getting 5, so that has 50, 55, 60, 65 in there. That's good because we need to order. My older doggy is on some supplements to help with her arthritis. This now has 110, 20, 30. We added $10 in there. This is flea and worm treatment for my dogs. This should have come out already because I do need more, but they're currently out of stock, which is super annoying. So I'm going to have to track some of that down somewhere so they don't miss their early February dose. Family fun is getting a 20. Nice, that has $40 in there now. Clothes and shoes both getting skipped on account of my naughty spending. Hair is getting 10, so that has 20, 30, and $40 in there. Skincare is getting skipped, but beauty is getting a 5, so that now has 30. Realistically, this is like mascara top up for myself and my oldest daughter. I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. I used to. Well, no, I used to wear eyeshadow. I've never worn like foundation or powders, concealer, anything like that. Can't stand the way that it feels on my skin. So, okay, work. I thought this might have been where, no, I don't think it is. Okay, so this is getting 10. So this has 20, 30, 40, 55. Beautiful. House is getting 5, so that now has 10. Garden is getting 5, that also now has 10. We did do some spending out of there. Oops, get in there. Appliance is getting skipped, but car service is getting 10. So that now has 250, 270, 290, 300, 315. I really need to find out how much my car service is going to be, roughly. I know they can't tell me for sure, but I don't want to go and like the standard service winds up being 500 and I'm expecting it to be 300 kind of thing. School expenses is getting a 10, so that's got 130 in there now. School excursions is getting a 5, so that now has 35. School uniform is also getting a 5. That has 10, 20, and 30 in there now. I'm so annoyed. My youngest daughter's school has changed their polo tops from like the normal cottony polo tops to these like weird synthetic mesh, and they're not doing the old ones anymore. I'm devastated. Like they just don't feel, the synthetic mesh ones, they don't feel all that breathable. It feels like they would make you sweaty, but also they're really cold. Like they're not like for winter. I get for summer, like, yeah, nice and loose and, you know, very thin and all that jazz. But for winter, they're going to be freezing. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115 in sport. That covers my youngest daughter's tennis lessons that she does once a week at school during one of her lunch times. School books, I think, is getting skipped. That has 10, 20, and 30 in there. Yes, that is getting skipped. I think it did get $10 this week, but I forgot to take it back out before. Because I am a bit, whoops. I'm a bit of a special case today, you guys. All right, so oldest daughter is getting a 5. She has 250, 270, 280 in there now. She has decided for her birthday she would like a guinea pig, even though we had a no more creatures in this house ruling. We'll see. I will cave because I am weak like that, and I just want my kids to be happy and have all the things that they want. Also, I would love to play with a guinea pig. Husband will not. We will see. So 150, 170, 190, $200 in my youngest's birthday, which is in May. So that's building up nicely. And then my son's birthday, which is until September, has 120, 130. Hubby is not until December. He's getting a 5 and now has 20. My birthday is getting a 5 and now has 20. And then parties is getting a 10. Whoops, so that now has 120. And then gifts is also getting a 10. And that also now has 120. I think I will cap that at 150. I'm really feeling like that's the vibe. 150 should be more than enough, right? To cover, yeah. And then we'll start adding to it again once we've used it. So then we have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And we're going to see where this goes. So we have the crystal binder, and we're just going to draw one. And if it takes the whole 30, it takes the whole 30. And if it doesn't, then we can play somewhere else. Okay. Moonstone. I love moonstone. It's so pretty. That was lucky. That was lucky. Okay, let's do the 8-sided dice. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You guys, that's fun. We're getting 20 in here. Which is a good amount to go in there. I might, 15, 20, I might swap that over for a $20 top note. Don't mind me, because I did condense this all down the other day like I said I was going to. Okay, so what am I doing here? All right, so Moonstone now has in at 50, 60, 70, 85 dollars in there. Get in there. Beautiful. So that's an extra 20 towards our emergency fund. We'll just pop that back in there. And then, oh, should we put the whole 10 to debt? We probably should. But like also, oh, there's also 290 in there. That's really tempting. No, do what you're supposed to do. All right, let's put a few dollars in here. We've got a purple. This is one of the challenges that came from the advent calendar. I will make sure this one's up because I feel like it's such a good one for summer. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So that's 2. Hang on, we're going to need some... guys, I'm not very organised today, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that 5 up the back. That 5 here. Those 5 here. And that was 2. So let's do a red one. Okay, okay. We might make it this like pinky red though. Feels more like a lolly colour. Okay, awesome. So that's a 3, and then I think we're going to do cheaties, so then we can just do the whole $5. Are we? Should we do cheaties? Because what do we need? Another 2. Let's do cheaties, you guys. Sorry, not sorry. Blue ice cream. What flavour would that be? Like Blue Heaven or something. There's an ice cream shop, you guys. For anyone who's also in Victoria, there's an ice cream shop down in, there's one in Rye and there's one in Sorrento, down in the Mornington Peninsula, called Mubble. Their ice cream is to die for. It is absolutely, I didn't need those after all. What a sausage. It is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible ice cream. Okay, so now we have $10 in our little ice cream for ice cream challenge. That's gonna be so cute and colourful. Yay. Okay, and then we're putting an extra $5 into debt, which means so far this month we have an extra $15 going onto debt. I have started doing surveys again, you guys, just to try and bring in some little bits of money here and there, and I am making sure that I am up with my receipt jar, scanning in. I've nearly got $20 cash out of there. Yes. Which I will put onto like a Woolies gift card or a Coles gift card and use it for groceries, but then I will transfer that $20 into an extra debt payment, I think, is what I'm going to try and do with those sorts of things as much as I can. Anyway, I am thinking, if I can sneaky get away with it, that I might do the same thing when I have Woolworths reward dollars. So if I have, like, you know, you get $10 for 2,000 points, whatever it is, whenever I have that money to claim, I will claim it towards my groceries and then move that money from like the grocery cash that I have onto an extra debt payment. Because it was quite a few $100s last year that we ended up having in everyday rewards dollars. So that feels like it might be an awesome plan. As long as I can afford it and our groceries bill is not going to be so high that I need that money in there. So we'll see how we go, but that is the plan. I'm just trying to come up with sneaky little ways that I can get a few more payments off of debt, wherever possible, because I do really want to hit our goal of 8,000, but I would be much happier if I could actually get our consumer debt below $10,000 by the end of this year, which means we have to pay off nearly $10,000 to get there. So we'll see how we go, but it's a goal. All right, you guys, I will stop yabbering and let you go. And I hope that you're having a wonderful start to 2025. I really do. And that you're all looking after yourselves, and that if you're not having such a wonderful start to 2025, do you know what? It doesn't mean anything. Okay. A crappy start to the year does not mean your whole year is going to be crappy. It's just a crappy start to the year. It's just a crappy start to this month, like any other month. So please don't let it hold you back. If you haven't done your goals for the year yet, if you don't know where you're heading, if everything feels like a little bit of a mess, that's okay too. Just keep pushing through, one foot in front of the other. Like Dory says, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's all you need to do. Just keep surviving, and if the thriving isn't happening right now, it will come, I'm sure of it. So yeah, look after yourselves, have an awesome week, and I will see you this time next week, and hopefully I will be everything's up on Etsy, you guys go nuts. Let's see how I go. Okay, you guys, I will speak to you next week. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.